this computer. Okay, hello. Welcome
Hey,
back
sister.
to our show. This is number two, so hopefully it'll be a little bit better than number one.
Yeah, here's to hoping.
Yeah. We're going to talk about the benefits of Boommates.
Let's
And it
go ahead.
sounds kind of strange, but it's baby boomers that are now taking in people renting rooms from them to help cover the cost of maintaining their big family homes.
My chair collapsed. I was
Oh,
wondering.
no.
Okay, resume. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Let's see, where is this? Hi, this is Valerie,
I'm Michelle.
and we're here to talk about Boommates tonight. And Boommates are baby boomers that are starting to rent out rooms in their homes. And it's just to help with the cost of living, which everybody notices how expensive it is to live now.
Mhm.
And these the older generation are basically stuck in their family homes. They've gotten such a low interest rates. They can't afford, a lot of them can't afford to sell and buy a smaller home, which they can afford. So they're stuck in these houses that they raised their families in, and now they're renting out rooms to help pay for everything. And it's also going to help with the epidemic of loneliness for older people. So now they have people around them again, since their
Mhm.
family has all moved out. And so it's kind of like helping with a few different issues, which is nice.
Yes, definitely. It's
Yeah.
really a great solution because there's so many people now, they're actually homeless and living in their cars because they
Mm-hmm.
don't have anywhere to go. They didn't plan for retirement. They didn't, yeah, so that's a great idea and solution. And I guess they're bringing in older people and even younger people.
Yes, yeah, like the 20 and 30-year-olds that haven't bought a house or anything, and I think it's more convenient to rent a room because it makes them more mobile. They can, if they need to move for a job, they're
Hmm.
not carrying around household worth of stuff with them. And I think it's good if it's younger people with the older people. I think it would give them something to talk about. And
Hmm.
I think both generations can learn from each other.
Yeah, I
It's
think
kind
that's
of
a real advantage.
mutually beneficial.
Hmm.
Yeah. And it gets the older person, I think, becomes more secluded and they're not socializing a lot the older they
Hmm.
get. Maybe they can't drive at night, or it just makes them nervous to drive, or maybe their friends have all passed away. But
That's
this
a reality.
way, it happens.
Harsh.
The older you
Yeah.
live, the
Yeah.
more people you outlive, which is
Yeah.
sad.
Hmm.
But it helps split the cost of all the utilities, and it's more like companionship. They might even get other seniors renting from them, and
Hmm.
they kind of like a Golden Girls situation
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
they become friends and they help each other. They can drive each other to doctor's appointments and stuff.
Yeah. I think if you do that, you should be pretty clear on like maybe a contract, to just
Oh,
certain things.
definitely. You
I wonder if
really
there's
you
somebody
really need
doing
to
that.
check out like the background checks and really
Mhm.
make sure you know who's moving into your home.
Well, it's really funny because the boomers back in the day, I'm a boomer, you're in the crack, I don't know what, but yeah. So anyway, I used to rent rooms all the time. I would rent rooms from
Oh,
people. I rented a room from a pilot, an engineer. He was from India, had a giant house. We worked together. I mean, it was a real popular thing back in the day, and you could rent a room for 150, $200 a month and have run of the whole house. But
wow.
now, so I guess it's not quite that cheap to do nowadays. And it doesn't really
No.
seem, maybe because I'm out of the loop, but it doesn't seem like I don't hear much about people. Oh, I rent a room with this person, or, that's really, I think it is happening. There's a website or something.
Yeah, I think there are some websites for older people to help them through the
Mhm.
process of screening people and making sure that they're getting a safe roommate.
Yeah.
But I go on Facebook Marketplace and people are renting out rooms all the time just to
Hmm.
help
What,
with the rent.
what does it go for nowadays about? Because it varies.
Like a room, if you're sharing a bathroom and a kitchen, I think it's probably about 12, 1300.
Wow.
And then more like 15, 16 and up for like a studio where you're
Uh-huh.
separate. You might be connected to the house, but
Hmm.
you're separate and you have like your own private space, with a little
Yeah.
kitchenette. It's
Yeah, I
very
have a
expensive.
coworker that does share a house right now with another lady, and the landlord lives in the back. And it's just the two of them. It's a nice big house, and I know it's not much because he only works here part time. He doesn't make that much, so that's good for him. I'm glad he has that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, so that's yeah, it could be interesting. So I seen that, especially like I told you, I was watching this show, one of the YouTubes about these elderly ladies living in their car because they had rented
Mm.
and they raised their rent so much they had nowhere that they could go and they were living in their car and just trying to find somewhere, but they weren't really open to, I didn't even talk about that, sharing a room or
Oh,
maybe finding another fellow homeless woman,
yeah.
and getting a place together because they seem to have funds. They just didn't have enough, as an individual to afford a house or whatever, but it's a good solution. There's so many different now ways you have to go, because things are so expensive that people are doing van
Yeah.
life and RV life and all that.
Oh,
So it's
definitely.
good there's
Yeah.
alternatives. I know. That's my future. It's RV life. And I'm
Now,
looking forward to it. It's just win, you know.
tell us how you're going to manage that. Where will you live?
Oh, well, we're getting bought into Thousand Trails. It's a resort for camping. It's all over the country. Well, not all over the country. They have affiliates, but you pay a monthly fee and then you can stay like the one we have. It's 3 weeks at a time. And then you just move to the next campground and you can just travel up and down and it's under $200 a month. You get electricity, water, your space, you get a swimming pool, hot tub, rec room, place for your pets to
Wow.
go play. I mean, they have all the amenities. And so, yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Then we can visit all of our kids up and down and the coast and over into the states somewhere, South Dakota, Utah, Wyoming,
San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego for sure. That's the West Coast. We'll be coming all the way up Washington to down to San Diego and back and forth. Yep, we're looking forward to it.
That
Yeah.
really sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. I mean, it's not for everybody, but there's a lot of people our age that are out there and it's exciting. It's at least for as long as we can manage.
Yeah.
There may be come a time we don't even unhook the truck. Yeah, don't worry about
That's right.
it.
We're good.
We're good. Yeah, just we'll just have to walk where we go. No.
Well, at least you don't have property taxes.
No, I
Some
mean,
of the homeowner stuff. Yeah.
yeah, and they have them in Canada and everywhere else. I mean, I think it's a real viable solution. I mean, if you like camping, and obviously we do, so yeah, we're
Well,
looking
I wouldn't call it camping. I mean, you're in a
RV life.
beautiful trailer. It looks
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
home. You've got an
Oh,
actual kitchen and a front room and a
hmm,
bedroom.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
27 feet and has slides, and yeah, I'm real happy with it. Yeah,
yeah.
mm-hmm.
I
So
wouldn't
yep.
compare that to living in your car. This is
Or an
like
RV. I mean,
or an
or a
RV.
van, but
Yeah, or a
some of the
van.
vans are nice. They can be really cute, but I think that's if you're more by yourself. I can't imagine two people.
No, very small.
Yeah, but they say they live on the outside, not the inside. That's just where they sleep and stuff. You kind of spend a lot of time outdoors. You
I
know?
want a bathroom that
Yes,
works.
yes. That's what I love about the campgrounds because they have all that. They have, bathhouses and you don't have to get your trailer all taking showers and
Yeah.
and kind of worried about all that stuff too. So I like that. And it gets you to walking because walk to use the restroom or whatever. And you meet people and they have barbecues and stuff and family can visit and yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, I think I'll
Well,
leave now and go. No.
well, it sounds like an adventure.
Yes, it is. Yes. So you're planning on getting a roommate, sounds like.
Yes, I don't actually want to live with somebody in my house, but I
Huh.
have a master bedroom on the back of the house that it's possible to put a private entrance and a little kitchenette,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll still be, technically in my house,
Yeah.
but we won't be interacting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm in the process of trying to find people to do what I need done to
Mm-hmm.
make it possible.
It's very resourceful.
Yeah, well, why not?
And creative. Yeah, you have to do what you have to do, you know?
Because it's a
So,
huge bedroom
hmm
and it's like 350 square feet with the bathroom. It has a huge bathroom and a huge
hmm
bedroom. I think it's just me. I come back
yeah.
here to sleep at night. How crazy is this?
Yeah, you don't need that. You live in the house, you just sleep in the room.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that does make sense. I can
Yeah,
see
so I
that
got
being.
3 bedrooms and a bathroom on the other side of the house, so I'm just going to
Mhm.
take over one of those bedrooms.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. I think it'll work out.
Slum it in a normal size room.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that's
yeah, I
good.
mean, I think these days people have to come up with more creative ways to generate income.
Yeah,
It's either that or get a full-time job, which I'm not
right,
interested
right.
in.
Well, sounds like there's going to be a windfall for Social Security here. I don't know.
I know, I was surprised I saw that. It looks like a few
Mhm.
payments that might be coming up.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Maybe it's a good time for you to jump in.
Yeah, not
So,
old enough yet, but
not yet. Yeah, well,
I
oh,
gotta,
that's right, huh? You're six. Yeah, you're that number.
yeah, I'm 60.
Yeah.
So in a
Huh.
couple of years, I was watching something and this man was going over the numbers and he said if you start drawing at 62 early, because I think my retirement age is 67, if you
hmm
wait for full retirement age, those years it takes the person drawing at 67 to live to 80 to catch up with the amount of money that you've collected from the beginning. Your payments
Yeah.
may be bigger, but in the long run, it takes you longer to make up that.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to
No.
wait. And I'm the same as you. I have to, it's supposedly 67. Anybody after 60, 1960 is qualified at 67 for retirement age.
Oh.
I can still get it at 65,
Hmm.
but I just can't, make a certain amount of money. But once I'm 66 and a half, no, or maybe at 67, then I can work as much as I want, earn as much as I want, and still collect.
Yeah, I
So
think there's a certain point where you can make as much as you want.
yeah, because my husband is a 66 and a half, and he's before us, so I think that does apply for the 67. Yeah, you have to before you can work, and make as much as you want.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I heard they're gonna try to raise the rate age to 70. I guess that would be for younger people.
Because we're living longer, but they're trying to take care of that, but we'll discuss that in the next video.
I know. When you look at everything that we're eating and is in our products that we're using,
Raining
yeah.
down from the skies
Yeah.
and putting in your body, even at infant stage, they start you out with what, but we'll get there
And nobody
another
will make
time.
it to 70.
Yeah, if they have their way with it, whoever they is. Yeah, sounds joyful, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's something retirement. It's something that all of a sudden it sneaks up on you. There it is.
Yeah. All of a sudden it's not looming in the distance. It's like right around
No.
the corner.
Yeah, and if like I say, some things in life, divorce and a bunch of other things could cause people to lose out on their money that they had saved or their plans that they had for their future. So you just have to think outside the box and it's amazing how many people are thinking outside the box and going to
Hmm.
this boom mates and RV living and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it
Mhm.
helps out the older people and then it helps out people that really need a place to live. And
Mhm.
here I'm in San Diego, the rents are really high
Mhm.
for apartments. I couldn't imagine. I still have a 25-year-old living here because things are so expensive.
Yeah, that's not uncommon. Yeah.
I
So,
mean, he could be paying 2000 a month, but then he wouldn't be able to save anything.
yeah, safe.
No. Yeah, no save.
There's a thought. Yeah, we're pretty high up here in the Seattle area too. It's not cheap to live here, that's for sure. It's
Right.
really really jumped now. I mean, I think you're looking at probably 3,500, 4,000 on the outskirts of Seattle, maybe for
Wow.
rent. Yeah, we should probably look that up. But yeah, it's not a good thing. So, and buying is out of the question for most people anymore too. And there are, like you said, a lot of people that have been in these homes for a very long time. I've had a few renters come in um, that are having to leave, and they've been in these houses for 15, 20 years. And now the
Wow.
person either died and they're selling it, or they want to cash out on their house and take their retirement and go do something else, live somewhere cheaper. And these people are just at a loss, you know. It's like, oh, I bought all the appliances. Well, whoops. You know, it's not your house, you're renting, you know. It should need a bigger storage, huh? So,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
That's what
it's just a tough decision. I mean, things are still selling in San Diego, but we had a house on my street sell for almost $1 million. This
yeah.
is not $1 million neighborhood.
No, no.
They're
Yep, that's
just
my
regular homes.
yeah, my old home in Fremont, California. 2.5 million right now, 1,700 square feet, 4 bedroom, living room, family room. I mean, believe me, I would never have thought, you know, I
Yeah,
expect a mansion for that kind of money. I don't expect 1,700 square feet. That's for darn sure.
with acreage.
Oh yeah, for sure. And this you could backyard only went out about probably 15 feet and was real long and had RVs, you know, parking and that. But yeah, it's and on a court. It was nice. I miss it. But anyway, I digress. Yeah.
Well, the one thing, if you sell right now, like I could sell my house, where am I going to go?
Yeah.
You know,
Um,
if it's, could I afford to
Kansas?
buy something here in San Diego? I don't
No.
know. I don't
No. No,
know.
definitely not. It'll be in Kansas or maybe Texas.
Yeah. Texas is
Yeah.
kind of expensive. They have really high property tax, is
My
what I
daughter's there
heard.
right now and she just said it's really cheap there. She's like, yeah, she's pretty
What
amazed.
area?
Near Houston, outside of
Oh,
Houston.
okay.
Yeah, so, but and then we have other family that moved there. But in Oklahoma, my husband's family, some of them moved over there and they bought a lot of acreage and a nice um, ranch style home. And you know, they sold their house in California and yeah, so they did well with that. But yeah, you just got sometimes if you can't, you just have to move. You have,
Yeah.
you know, if you're in bad shape and you have a house, you just, you know, sell it, move it to a different area. But of course, that's pretty traumatizing. But where are the kids now? Where's the families helping these people? That's what I want to know, you
I
know?
know. Yeah, that's sad. But a lot of
Yeah.
the families aren't in a position to help financially, and maybe they're right in the middle of raising kids, and they have all
Mhm.
these, all the rooms are filled. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Be cheaper to
sad.
have grandma there and they babysit than to pay a babysitter, but I don't even think I'd take that offer.
That's a
Yeah,
lot of work.
that's a lot of work.
Well, taking care of little kids is harder
Um,
than working a job because it
yeah,
doesn't
well,
end.
if anything happens to my husband in the end when we're out there on the road, I'm saying you're just gonna have to roll my trailer in your backyard and park me.
There you go.
Give me a cord, plug me in, and I'll be fine. See, gotta be creative.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
wild. I don't know, but yeah, well, it's a pretty interesting situation there. There's hope. There's always a plan. There's always some way to
There
make,
is. There is.
you
You just
know.
have to be a little creative and think about it. And
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is a wealth of information. I
Isn't
find
it?
a lot of information on YouTube.
Yeah, that's another topic. How to handle all that information sometimes, you know, it's like some just cut it off. No, not now. Subscribe and like our video. Don't cut us off.
Some of
So,
it isn't too positive. It's a lot of fear mongering and
oh, yes, that's exhausting. So I
yeah.
hope we see a turn coming up here in 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the political stuff that went on, that was absolutely draining, you
Oh,
know.
it
So,
is.
mm,
2024 has left me exhausted.
oh, yeah,
It's
I feel like it
just
was a punching bag for me, you know.
and now we
Seriously.
got things flying around and
Oh, yeah,
it's like, what is going on? I just try
yeah.
not to watch it. They're not
Yeah.
here, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They're probably holograms as far as we could tell, you know, technology, they could be shooting things up in the air
It could
just to
be
make people,
anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
look for that because that's it's kind of a thing they'll probably be doing just to get us in the mode of fear again. So we like all want to, oh, help us, government, you know? Yeah, not doing that again. Don't need your help. But
That's when
get
I'll
me
be
a
moving
Boommates.
to
Be all fine. So, yeah.
it's
But
just a crazy world.
It
I
is.
know. Normal hasn't come back since a few years ago.
It's how do we get out of that mindset? How do we shake off all that yuck and get back to where we were? It's crazy. I
It
don't
seems to have brung out mental illness in
I think a lot of
people.
it's the internet because people can't handle all this information.
Yeah.
You know, what do you do with it all? I mean, look at me. I'm over here prepping, you know, and now I'm freaking out over the chemicals. I mean, it's every time I hear something on there, I'm going to be a minimalist, but I'm going to get rid of the chemicals, but I need to prep, so I got to get more stuff, but I want to be a minimalist, but you can't have, you know, you can't do both, lady. It's like, cut her off. Don't more YouTube.
That's when you sit down and you open your
No.
Bible
Yes,
and
I
you
got it
start
right
reading
here.
and it
Ready
calms
to
you
go.
down.
Yeah. Boy, that thing in the back. Yeah, that's kind of like what they could be doing. You know, we have these screens in the back and they're like holograms and, you know, they could put them up everywhere, you know. That's interesting, but
Yeah, you don't
I'll
know
share
what
that
to
with you later
believe.
what I saw. Something I saw on YouTube. Surprise. Yeah. But yeah, so
Mm.
that's a good thing. People I can do is put in Boommates, get on there and see what you can find out about it and see if it's something, you know, the one interviewer that I saw, he was saying one sister said, well, no, I want to live by myself. I don't want to have to get dressed. I don't want to have to eat. I want to eat when I want to eat. And yet the other one was like, well, I really enjoy the company and, you
Yeah.
know, the socializing. And, you know, and the one sister didn't look real happy being alone, honestly.
No, she
She's kind
didn't.
of
I saw
bitter.
that video. Yeah.
Yeah, she looked like, "Ooh, I wouldn't wanna be your friend." You know what I mean? And then the other one was like, "Yeah, we can hang out, you can play board games, cards, you know, there's all kinds of things."
But if
Excuse me.
people are lonely, there are so many places where you can volunteer just to get out and talk to
Mhm.
people and to help. I've even seen you can be like a child advocate to work in the court system where you're
Oh,
there for this child that is going, I think it's like foster children,
mhm.
where you show up and you're there for the child, you know, for moral support and to help
Wow,
them.
that's
And
good. But then they might
yeah.
get attached and then what?
Well, I think they're living with a family or they're in a
Oh,
home, but you're there in court to be like a representative for them.
okay.
So I
And
thought
how
that
they
would be nice, but I have kind of a weird
Yeah,
schedule.
yeah. It's just
But
I
there's
don't know.
always some place that you can volunteer to
Mhm.
get out and about because
And
it's
even
bad.
having a little part-time job somewhere at some little store like at Hobby Lobby, you know, if you're a crafter
Yeah,
or something, you don't have to work 40 hours a week, but you can just interact with people and, you know, just get out. Yeah.
right, right.
Being a
But
shut-in is no good.
some of the research I did online, it said that loneliness causes a lot of health issues in people, like heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, high blood pressure. Can you believe that? High
Oh, they're
blood
all that
pressure?
I'm lining up with it all and I'm by myself all the time up here. I don't know. Like,
Alzheimer's, and then there's death.
check, check. Well, yeah, if you
But
don't have interaction, you don't have social skills, you know, you end up hearing voices, your own voice in your
I would
head.
say get a dog. They are so
Yes.
much company. I
Yep.
probably talk to mine a little too much, but yeah,
Well, you know, I'll be the, I love you so much and be kissing
I
on the cheek,
know.
and I'm just like, you know, here she comes again.
Help.
Burrow, burrow, get in that blanket. Yeah. That is a huge, even, yeah, some, you know, yeah. I think a pet, they tell you, say that you live longer if you have a pet, you know,
Mhm.
because you have a reason to get up in the morning. You got to feed little, you know, baby
They're
dog.
always happy. They're not like
Mhm.
people. They seem to be always happy and they're happy
Mhm.
to see you when you come home. There's somebody there like going out of their mind. I can't believe you're home. Yay.
I know. I mean, it's like the first time you met, you know, and
I
they're from,
know.
or you've been gone forever, you know. It's like they don't hold a grudge, you know. So,
And I've done something I said that I would never do. I let my little dog sleep in my bed.
yep, we do that now. She goes to bed with him, and then get her out when I go to bed and put her in her bed, and she just looks forward to it every night. She's at the back of the couch. Well, we going? You know. So yeah, because why not?
Life is too
especially,
short. You just wash your
yeah.
sheets more.
Yeah, and you're single, and because we let her, she only
Yeah.
get between the sheet and the blanket. But yeah, still, yeah, you do have to do that more often. But yeah, I mean, why? Yeah, she's over here all lonely by herself, But she's happy. It's a routine. She knows she gets her few hours in there, and then she goes to her
Oh.
bed. She's kind of happy. She probably doesn't have to worry about getting kicked across the bed or anything. You know, Two people, and we're not small, so yeah.
Mine sleeps like a starfish. She's all sprawled out. I see little
Oh,
feet here and there.
how
She's
cute.
only 15 pounds, so she's a little
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Mine's 4 pounds, so yeah, she's got to worry a
Oh
little
my
more about.
gosh. Wow. She could get crushed.
Yes. Oh, he'll wake up at night. She's in bed. Look out! You're gonna run. I'm like, I don't sleep well because I'm frozen in space. Trying not to hurt her or anything. So,
Like
but
having a
yeah.
baby in bed. I could never sleep with a baby in the bed.
Oh no,
You're
no.
just too
Mm-mm.
worried about them. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yep, that's definitely a good thing to avoid loneliness. If you can find one, it seems hard. My mother comes out I don't know what she does, stands on a corner and snags them up and brings them home. I don't know how she finds dogs, and they're pretty pricey too these days. Even your little, ones you adopt at what is it, the
The,
kennel or whatever it is,
yeah, the pound.
the pound. Yes. And
I
they
got
always show
mine
them.
from a rescue, like a private rescue that works in this town, and it was $650. And
Yeah.
the price of spaying and neutering a dog has like quadrupled.
Wow. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't see cats up here. In California, we saw cats everywhere. I never see
A lot of
cats here.
people have cats. Yeah, no
Yeah.
cats, really.
No. Try to get a kitten. It's crazy. It's like, yeah.
Oh, that's odd.
Yeah. But I'm not going to pay $600 for a cat or a dog. I don't, I'm doing you a favor, buddy. getting this dog out of your facility. What do you think? I mean, isn't that what it's, but I guess they want to make sure you can afford to take care of it. If you can't afford to pay
Yeah,
the money for the dog, then you probably can't take care of it. So I guess whatever.
right. Yeah, with
But
a dog, you get about 10 good years, and then it's a couple years of vet bills, and then a death you'll never really get over.
yeah, she's supposed to live to be 20, but man, I don't know. After her fall off the
Oh,
couch. Yeah, that was
my
pretty
last
bad.
dog, I adopted at 2 years old, and she died at 5. No,
That's
7.
crazy.
She got cancer. She started getting these lumps all over, and I had them remove them, and they came back. And then she got one inside by her heart, which was
Oh,
inoperable. And I had to have her put down. That gut
bad.
wrenching, gut wrenching. Yeah, my friend
Oh, it
took me,
is.
and we were both
I'm
sitting
like,
there just sobbing.
it's like I knew I shouldn't have got a dog. No, it's like, but they give so much,
I
But
got her a week later. A lot of people need time, and I'm like, I am so
no,
used to having a little pup following me around the house.
yeah, the house is empty.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so you
You,
have to get another one.
you see little
Uh,
doggy bowls and beds and toys, and I'm like, oh,
go get another one. Yeah, yeah, that's good though. This is good for us to have a pet. I
it
really,
is.
I wasn't into them too much, but now that I have one, it's like, yeah, definitely.
I was surprised when you said you got a dog.
Yeah. I was after COVID. I just really felt like I needed a support pet. Seriously,
Yeah.
I felt imbalanced or something. I think I needed something to give more than I had. I didn't have much left. It was so
Yeah.
draining. And then she just gives so much, and just so loving that she filled my heart up and I'm all better now.
Oh,
I think. I don't know. Yeah. So, but
oh.
yeah. So hopefully people will glean something from this,
Yeah,
about finding places to live or ideas and get a pet. Yeah.
definitely.
But
The shelters are full of pets. They need
but
homes.
they come with
Yeah.
bills. You
They
know,
do. They do. Yes. You never
Unless
know.
you have a veterinarian for a son-in-law. Yay.
I don't have one of those.
Yeah, that was a blessing. Let me tell you what. We would have been, 4 house calls and medication. Let me tell you, I would have been,
Yeah,
that was a blessing for
they're a
sure.
big blessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope somebody got something from this. And yeah, just don't despair. There's usually a way to figure things out,
Mhm.
you
There's
know,
always
and
YouTube to help you.
that's right.
Yep. Ideas on what to do in despair, know where to live. No, they'll tell you. Yep. Just don't give up.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
so far we have 100% survival rate. Every day you wake up, you're still at
Yep.
100%.
Yep. Woke up breathing.
That's right. Well, thank you everybody for watching, our two
Yes.
listeners.
Mm, yeah.
And we'll be back to see you again soon.
Yes, we will. You take care and we'll talk later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.